random rewards are so sweet. Honey's all that I can see. Blame nature, why don't you? I make no apology, I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire, I'm not weak or lazy. I'm like electricity on the path of least resistance. Always lies the way for me. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, Dutch, Dutch. Daddy, yeah. Dancing Teslas and SpaceX. This techno king is on a roll. There is no shame in his game. He's having fun, he's in control. I'm in love with a meme. About as real as a dollar, and it makes me wanna scream. I wanna be a millionaire. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah. I see stars when I hear Dutch. Forget the moon, I'm off to Mars. Cash is trash, is confetti. So dollar bills can kiss my Go Dutch, 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 Dutch. Go Dutch, 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 Daddy, yeah.
The late doctor. Hi guys, how you doing? Every single day on the 9 a.m. Central European time we do this Bitcoin Daily Show. So welcome to the show, and Martin Hage knows what's up. Unfortunately, Martin knows what's up. Oh no, Dodge Daddy, I'm selling it all. I'm sorry guys, but as soon as I become a little bit bullish, price tends to drop down. So I'm a very good indicator of, reversal patterns, because I wait so long for bullish signals that at the time, you become bullish. It's like, okay, let's go the other way around. Good morning, TLA. I missed the show past day, busy with work. Stuff happens, man. That's, that's fine. That's fine. You focus on wherever the dough is coming in. If the dough is coming in through work, focus on work. Morning, Edward. I see a lot of green names, the guys today. Batch is here, Bjornar, Sheen Nolan, very nice charts, man. We're gonna talk about that. Martin here as well. Crypto Reloaded, Richard, Martin RGL. Who more? Kingsley Hall, first month subscriber. Hey guys, hi man, how you doing? Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining. Enjoy the green name and the emojis. The TLA reversal pattern. Yeah, it might be some kind of reverse pattern. As soon as I get a little bit bullish, price tends to mess me up and go the other way around. But that's okay, guys. That's okay. Yeah, making dough impact society with my work. Whatever works, man. Whatever works, right? Now that we are talking about that, there was some kind of Greek philosopher, there is a study on happiness, and they figure out, if you work less, but you do meaningful work, and you have less, and also you move into a community where you live closer to your neighbors and stuff like that, you become more happy. I'm just putting it out there, I don't know who was the guy. Let me see if I can check it out fast. It's called Greek happiness philosophy. I don't know if I even spelled it correctly. More especially for refers to any positive drive. No, it's not that. What is happiness according to Greeks? Sometimes, as I assume, happiness or welfare. No, it's not. What branch philosophy? What spot definition was the best philosophy life? It's not philosophy. It's happiness. It's something. It's something. It was some kind of Greek experiment. Philosophy. What? Yeah. Let's see. Changing word. Happiness. Ancient Greek had a formula for happiness. Sharon Koch writes in Gabby, a formula for happiness is not a new one, and quotes our first MP who said, "My riches consist not in the extent of my possessions, but in the fewness of my wants." So the less you want, the more happy you are. He might have been quoting Epicurus, who 2,200 years ago earlier wrote, "If you wish to make Pichot less rich, do not give him more money, but diminish his desires, and also nothing satisfies him for whom enough is too little." So basically, what if you want too much, you will never be happy. You know, you need to want less, and then you'll be happy. And that, that is correct. Like, we live in a society, where you see people driving Lambos, people living in a big apartments, and you want all of this stuff because we humans by nature are very at least men are very hierarchical. We like to climb the hierarchy in the groups, so we like to be on the top. So right, when you're living in a society where the epitome of the hierarchy is Lambos and big apartments and big houses, and stuff like that, you want to get that, and you're never happy, right? So if you move to a smaller community and you focus and the hierarchy is top is being having a nice barbecue with with the community, or just having a small nice house and stuff like that, living less big, you focus in your small community around your small apartment, small, how do you say it? Yeah, basically, the less you want, the less you surround yourself with. If you are in a group where the top is just being happy, you want to be happy. If you're in a group where the top is having a Lambo, you won't be happy until you have the Lambo, and you cannot only have one Lambo, you have to have two Lambos, right? Two Lambos. Michael is doing his job. Thanks, Michael. Good job. That's definitely a reversal pattern. So yeah. Anyways, guys, how you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? Do you like the charts, by the way? Do you like the charts? I like the charts. Yeah, stop comparing yourself with others. 90% will go away. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Don't compare. And if you want to compare yourself, find something achievable. If I compare myself, to Bill Gates or what's that, Warren Buffett, or these big guys, and I, that's my cutoff line. I have to get up there. You will never. It's gonna take a lot of time to get there. But if you compare yourself, to your equals, in your community, stuff like that, where you can actually manage to get to the top, you will eventually be happy. I'm scared right now more than we were at 30k. I'm doing, you're doing. I'm doing, I'm doing. Dip is over. You think dip is over? I think dip was really nice towards the downside. And yesterday I said that so you can see here, let's talk about some lines up here. You can see this red line up here, 20 moving average. Yesterday we managed to break that above that, and I also said yesterday that we cannot dip back down to today. Now this is very nice that we have started with the dip and right now pumping towards the upside instead of starting with the upside and then dumping to the downside. So this right now it does look good. It does look very good. Now unfortunately we still don't have the daily close, but this looks very good, and I'm looking to go a little bit higher right now. Go a little bit higher, definitely a little bit higher right now. We're gonna show you where I think the resistance should be at. Like you also see these two lines down here. These are the weekly. I think it's weekly. Is it weekly? No, it's not weekly. It's daily. 4 hourly, daily. What is it? It's not 4 hours. It's 4 hourly. It's not 4 hourly. I have absolutely no clue where did I pull out the. Here's the line. I always forget. These two lines up here, these are, the resistance and the 20 moving average, the resistance and 20 moving average. So these two lines are right over here where we, would like to close above, and we did close above that. So we broke that on the upside. So we're just gonna use this 20 moving to have less line on the screen. We're just gonna use the 20 moving average as the benchmark right now for where the support is lying. You don't want to fall back below the support because we just broke the support on the upside. Tiela, when is the bullish moon happening? On the 20th, but by the Sheen and Nolan charts, it should start around today, you know, 16th or something like that. But it looks like it start actually on the 14th here to pump, you know, so I'm expecting, you know, more move to upside. Now, this might already seem, you know, some kind of a move. Guys. Oh, man. Do you see this, guys? Do you see what's happening? Guys, do you see what's happening here? What am I gonna do, guys? Do you see it? Do you see it on screen? It's on the screen right now. Do you see what's happening, guys? Who sees what's happening? Okay, let me explain to you something. Let me explain to you something. Let me explain to you something. So, what happened here in on the big time frame? We had a nice run up, and we curved this really nicely. We curved it, and we dropped down. Okay, that's what happened. You cannot in this way. You know, we went up in some kind of curvature motion, dropped down. Okay, guys, see what happened here? Smaller time frame, but still the same thing happened. We went up, bam. You see this? You see how it happened? I mean, it's the same thing. Big thing, small thing, fractals right now. Now look here. Let's go 30 minutes. It's happening again. You see it? It's happening again. How long is this gonna keep on happening, guys? This is the third time in a row. Third time. From big time frame, it's just going to smaller and smaller time frames. It's like a big fractal. It's a big one, smaller one, and right now it's spirit, you know. The September 20 fractal also seems similar. Yeah. And then you got this, of course, this you know, dump, and maybe you'll have some kind of dump here. But where will all this end? You know, big fractal, smaller fractal, you know, tiny fractal, and then probably you gotta go to the second time frame, you know, to see that this fractal is actually gonna play out. So to confirm this smaller time frame, this is 30. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour, and to confirm this small time frame, we need some kind of divergence, because this usually creates divergences. So let's check divergences down here and see how this actually. But there was no non-impulsive move. Okay, there is the divergence. You know, the price goes up, the RSI goes down. The price continues going up, but here the RSI goes up, so there is no divergence up here. There is no divergence up there, and there is divergence up here. That's bearish divergence. What about downside? Divergence, hidden bullish divergence goes up. No divergence, everything plays out as it should be playing, everything plays out should be playing. So divergence is over here and over here, but the rest of it, there is no divergence until we got up here. So there is some kind of divergence play up here, definitely, but it's a small time frame, you know, so sometimes they don't play out exactly. But this is the third time we are having this, you know, move. So we are having this on the small time frame, 1 hour, and I'm gonna bet you guys that this is gonna happen on 2-minute time frame once this is done. Once this is done, you know, you gotta go to the 2-minute time frame. It's gonna be the same kind of pattern, you know. But after that, the good thing is, you know, after that, kebab house late adopter. Lol, please stop confusing people. Purge is coming. It's Russian nesting though. So we're gonna see, but it does, you know, this move up here, it looks exactly like, you know, what we have been going through like for, you know, since forever. And it just fractal after fractal after fractal. Now I've been talking about fractals for a long time. I think, yeah, I even have a video on fractals. They happen on all time. First times was maybe 2017, 2018, when I first noticed the fractal, and I noticed the fractal between a one minute chart and I think it was the 4-hourly chart, and it was like almost exact same fractal. So why do these fractals happen? Because, you know, human emotions is the same. Doesn't matter if it's 1 minute charts or 4 minute charts. They see certain patterns, they trade those patterns. I see the move to upside, you know, overbought, oversold levels, because these overbought, oversold levels are the same on, doesn't matter what kind of time frame you're looking at, right? So, you know, the patterns will you know, show themselves on all kinds of time frames, and this is the daily time frame. Small move. This is the, you know, you can say that this is the you know, weekly time frame. Then you zoom in on the daily. This is the daily time frame, right? And then right now you zoom in. This is the right now happening on the 1-hourly time frame. You know what we can do? Maybe we can to show this. Maybe is there 3? There is 3. We can show 3 different moves here. We will show this on the weekly time frame. Okay, and then we'll show this one on the daily time frame. And we'll show this one on the 1-hourly time frame, right? See, guys, they are the same pattern. This pattern is very very common in technical analysis. You get these moves towards the upside, where you start hugging the moving average and drop down, move to the upside, then drop down, move to the upside. It's kind of this goes more straight than, you know, but maybe it's because it's small time frame. But, you know, it goes something like this and drops down. It's very normal. It's very characteristic move, especially when it starts hugging the moving averages. Usually these stops up here are accompanied by some kind of divergences, and the tops are getting smaller extension from the moving averages. That's also very characteristical for the move to the upside. So if you look for example up here on this TLA in the index, because this is measuring the tops away from the moving averages, you will see something where the tops are going higher, but these indicators showing lower tops. I think it's happening here as well. There is not here. Let's see, put this here. Yeah, you can see here as well, you know, the tops are, you know, going towards the upside, but it's going to downside here as well, going towards the upside, and let's see here as well if the, you know, if it's characteristical of that. It's 1-hourly time frame, so it's not actually doing exactly the same thing. It's more like sideways. It is, you could say that it is doing a little bit of that, but not much, you know. Here it pumped up, but overall maybe you can say that, you know, beside this top up here, it is going down while it is going up. So you can see the similarities in three patterns, 3 fractals. They are the same, and different time frame. So if this doesn't convince you that the fractals are real, you know, the fractals are actually working, you know, on all time frames and stuff like that, I don't know what's gonna convince you. Is now dump or pump? I'm confused. Okay, guys, you want to talk about pump or dump? You want to talk about what I think is gonna happen? Let's talk about what I think is gonna happen. Let's go back here. I would just want, you know, I just thought this was a nice thing, so to tell you guys, you know, because it is interesting. The real currency, how alts were. So I was actually thinking about this yesterday. That's why I checked it today. That's why I was really interested in whether we will get the same pattern on the smaller time frame right now. On the small time frame, because this will eventually, you know, go into infinity. This will go in the end into the infinity, and once you know, that goes into infinity, we will create some kind of new pattern, you know, new pattern, and then the pattern might actually continue creating some kind of fractals of the same pattern, right? So that might be it. Now what I think I'm very bullish right now, guys. You heard the Dodge Daddy song. You heard the Dodge Daddy song, but now that I'm looking at it, you know, you got this big candle towards the upside, you got smaller candle, you got a very small candle. So this is creating this, you know, curvature move, where it dropped a little bit to the downside. Now we got a lot of support below us. This is the daily time frame. We got a lot of support below us right now. We got 200 moving average, 50 moving average, 10 moving average, you know, even all the moving averages are right below us. That's support. We got a lot of horizontal support here on the daily. Let's see the weekly support where it is actually right now all the way down there at 45,002. And we got the resistance, yeah, the resistance up here. We're gonna talk about resistance 49,121. So we are pretty close to that, those numbers, and down here as well. Let's go to the daily, and you can see here that we are getting to those levels right now here at the resistance. After that, you know, you go to all-time high at not local all-time high at 52,698, 52,700, give or take, right? But you see right now we are soon to be hitting this resistance, and maybe that's why we are doing something like this up here and then climbing, and then maybe eventually, you know, we'll stop creating these you know, these kind of patterns, and you know, do something else. But this looks actually quite bullish. This looks very bullish. I was talking about how even this over here, once this candle closed up here, this was a bullish engulfing candle. We went above all of the resistances up here. We went even all the way up above this resistance, even this resistance up here. So this was a very bullish move. Not only that, it looked like we got, you know, hit by 10 moving average, but I've been saying this so many times. When you got the moving averages, they're going like this up here, and you go to the moving average, but you open above the moving average. You're technically above the moving, and that's actually a very bullish move. Now that happened here as well, and I said that here as well in one stream. The exact same thing happened. You see that we went above it, and then we went below it. But here, when we went below it, I said this is not actually a bad thing, this is actually a good thing, because we opened above the 50 moving average. See 50 moving average down here, we opened above that 50 moving average, and that's a very good thing. And you can see here pumping. So even on the small time frame that happened, and right now on the daily time frame, the same thing happened. Even though we closed below the moving average, we opened above it, and that's a bullish move. And then, you know, we said we don't want to dump right back here down again. We did not do that. We went above the 20 moving average, and here as well we do not want to dump down here right again. We have a big weak down, that's fine. As long as we close above here, that's gonna be super nice. We got the next resistance is at 48.8, 49, give or take up here. It's pretty close, but I think once we start, you know, smashing that on the upside, you can see these three resistances: 48.8, 49.1, 49.5. Let's see on the weekly time frame where that leaves us to. Yeah, this is gonna go fast towards the upside. This is gonna go fast towards the upside, maybe up here at 49.5. So this is what I think. That there is some resistance up here. There is some resistance right above us up here. So if we manage to get above that, I think we're gonna go from 49.9 to all the way to at least 41.8, or hopefully to 52.7, and that's gonna be a big move towards the upside. That's gonna be like this is 4% 6, this is 6% 2 towards the upside. So it's a big move towards the upside, but right now we are gonna hit some kind of resistance up here. Now it only depends, you know, whether we break the resistance on the upside. If you do that, because between these two levels, there is not okay. Between these two levels there is nothing. This is empty space, and this empty space is usually a big move towards the upside. This is usually a very bullish area. Once you break the resistance and you can hold it, you know, these empty space are really nice, especially when you got some kind of resistance on the bottom. This is not all-time high, this is not price discovery, it's just movement between the space. There is nothing here. There is, you know, you can see there is nothing here, and price usually moves quite quickly through this space up here. But we have right now a resistance above us, but it looks good. We are above 10 moving average. Looks all fine and dandy. You know, we want to keep this motion coming, and want to bounce above here above the moving average. I'm bullish. I don't see a bearish thing. This is a 4-hourly time frame. You see we went down below the 100 and 200 moving average, but right back up again. If this candle closes up above this up here level, there's still 35 minutes left. This is gonna be super bullish candle. This is bullish engulfing candle, totally engulfs the previous candle, and not only that, the resistance gets broken at the same time. That's a bullish move, guys. That's a 4-hourly bullish move for you, and I think that might just push this price all the way up to 48.8 or something like that, give or take 48.8, because it does look very nice. It does look very nice, and this bullish move might actually continue. So maybe this dump over here, you know, that we said like it's going like this, or you know, maybe that's not gonna happen. Maybe it's just gonna, you know, continue straight up. Tila doesn't care other people's speculation. Here we look at chart TA on daily best. Yeah, I mean, I care somewhat, but you know, but not that much. Tila, have you seen CoinSkid ABC correction video? No, I haven't. You know, especially when it comes to, you know, Elliott waves. It's not my thing, man. It's not my thing. Full moon next week. XRP loves full moons. Late up to connect the point of 60k high with the recent 52k. That line will give you the current top expected rejection. Okay, let's do that. I understand what you mean. Let's do that. It's an interesting idea. So we can do that. We can do that, man. Let's do it on Binance chart. Let's do it on Binance chart. So what our JMOAP means is that we current the 64 top. This is the 64 top with this top up here, and it will give you the resistance line. And that is correct. But the problem is we only have 2 hits up here. So although it is a resistance, it's not confirmed big one. But yeah, it is definitely a nice one. There is other ways to do this. There is other ways to do this. This one down here, because it does have more hits, might be more legit than this one up here. Because this, although it is hit of the top and this is hit of the top, it might be. So around something like 50 to 175 or something like that, right? You also might see this some kind of some kind of cup and handle pattern. If we break this level up here, you know, it might pump. It might pump. That might be a resistance, because we definitely hit some kind of pump top up here, create some kind of line. Let's see if this line looks better on the weekly time frame. Let's see if this, you can see this big wick up here, but here we have a better wick the way I see it, because although this wick is up here, you know, we can use this wick, and now you have 3 hits on the line instead of 2. Now you have 3 hits on the line. You can see how it looks on the daily time frame over here, right? So that would be somewhere around, right now, somewhere around 52.4 or something like that. But yeah, that's definitely one of the resistance lines on the way up. But yeah, we are not quite there yet. And I mean, we gotta break this 49 first, stuff like that, you know. This will come eventually. Lower high. Yeah, it is lower high. I mean, it is lower high, you know, but these lower highs eventually, you know, breaks to the higher highs, you know. So it's not the most bearish news, you know. It's not the most bearish news. If you remove the wick on the all-time high point, it forms an inverse head and shoulders. Do you mean? Why would I remove the wick on all-time high? This was already a head and shoulders pattern, but it, you know, it played out a long time ago. You know, people have been talking about this for a long time, long time. We took it on. If we attempt to, like, can we look at alts on your upcoming stream? We always look at alts on the upcoming stream, or on the stream late night, you know. What do you think of the weekly RSI? Weekly RSI, let's check the weekly RSI. What do I think about weekly RSI? What's happening with weekly RSI right now? Nothing much. There is no divergence or anything right here. Still going nicely. This was some kind of low of 43. Right now sitting at 57. So it's not overbought or oversold. No kind of overbought or oversold levels. The trend did get broken down here. Doesn't matter how you put it. Maybe something like this. See here, the trend is broken. But even if you put it all the way down, something like this down here, the trend got broken a long time ago. You can actually put it. Yeah, looks nice, looks nice. You see, nice. It bounced off the trend line. Yeah, it bounced off the trend line. But the RSI trend line is, it's nice and everything. But what I'm interested in when I'm looking at the RSI, especially on the big time frames, let's see monthly, is how much overbought or oversold we are. Do we have any divergences? Stuff like that. On the daily time frame, there are no divergences. Everything is playing as it should be playing out. There is no divergence up here. Everything is playing as it should be playing out. So all good and dandy in the world of let's see, 2 weeks up here, 2 weeks. No, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. But when we look on RSI, everything looks fine. We are above the 10 moving average on the weekly. I just said this on. To me, everything looks bullish, guys. I mean, I gotta tell you, everything looks bullish, and maybe that's the time, you know, we dump. Because this was expected. The move up here was expected. It went a little bit higher than I actually expected, but you know, the move towards the upside was expected. And now that we are up and we are going down, if we start breaking, it's not gonna take a lot. This is between 44,000 and down here at 38,000. Between 44 and 8,000. If we break somehow this on the downside, that's the most bearish signal you will ever get. All right. Keep big picture in mind. 1 hour is irrelevant. Of course it's irrelevant, man. But then I cannot talk about, you know, monthly time frame every single day on the Bitcoin daily. You understand that? A maximum 10 days of XRP will go rising. Sushi, lol, Janksa, Dunka. Yeah, Sushi pumped yesterday. Sushi pumped yesterday. Get your position XRP ready or regret it. You know, I don't understand the XRP mania, guys. I don't understand XRP mania. I have to be honest with you. You know, since 2018 stuff like that, I haven't gotten the XRP money. I know a lot of people have been back holding since, you know, 3 and, you know, bought, and they have nothing else to do than to talk about XRP. But even this, you know, bull run, the XRP has underperformed. It never broke the all-time high here. It never broke the all-time high. And like everything else broke the all-time high. Like, you know, what doesn't matter what it is. BNB, let's say some Chico, like everything broke all-time high. Everything, that doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, I see. I'm just clicking random things over here. Even this crap over here, I don't know what it is. Dash, come on, Dash broke all-time high, but XRP didn't. You know, that's to me that's weakness. Like, you cannot get above all-time high. Come on. XRP is the most underestimated altcoin. XRP is the future of finance. Banks will use it and its value will only increase. I don't get how. Hello, sir. Take a look at Rune. The software torch and is back online. It's pumping hard. XRP have been all talk for a long time. XRP is all over the world on small exchanges on Asia and global. It's expected people still holding hopium. What are the new tech update on XRP? I don't know. Does XRP has a, you know, tech updates? Because to me it's just a coin, you know. So why do you think sex sued XRP? It's a threat to the powers that be. Ooh. Or maybe they just figure out, you know, they can get some money out. I don't know. It is interesting though. It is interesting, you know. But to me it's all, you know, speculation. Now if you are into that kind of stuff, you know, rumor, speculation, news, what's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen, you know, you guys might be right. I'm not saying that. You guys might be right. But I'm looking at the chart and I'm seeing the chart. It's not making all-time high. It's not very interesting. Like, even if you bought down here, like, it's not very interesting. It's 1000% up. 1000% up. Like, bad coins did like 1000% in a day. XRP is the heroin of crypto. You think it will be amazing, but you know it will end bad. I don't know how it will end, man. But yeah, maybe it will. We need regulation. XRP will be used as a bridge currency. It's always ripping. Is this the XRP daily? Yeah, no, this is the weekly XRP. This is the weekly XRP. It looks good though. You know, right now, you know, we are not talking about fundamentals of XRP, what's XRP is, but you know, XRP does look good right now. Technically, it's above the moving averages. It is creating a, you know, low and you know, lower low, like the one guy said. But you can see here a high and lower high, you know, and then you get big pump, you know. So high, lower high, and you know, big pump. You know, it can happen. It can happen. Like, just because you got some a bearish move, one bearish signal, doesn't mean that all signals are bearish. And you know, staying above the 10 and 20 moving average, sitting on the 10 and 20 moving average is actually very bullish. It's actually very bullish. Now the bullishness will go out of the window once we go something like this over here, but we are not there quite yet. So on the weekly time frame, not only XRP but a lot of other coins like Cardano above 10 and 20 moving average, Matic above 10. Matic is actually sitting exactly on the 10 and 20 moving average, VeChain at 10 and 20 moving average, Chainlink 10 and 20 moving average. Like on the weekly time frame, everything is looking very, very nice. And you know, everything is looking like it's either primed to pump off the support right now, or it's gonna dump below the support, you know, and we're gonna lose everything. So it's either because you have to decide where you're gonna go. You pumped nicely, you were down here at 50 moving, you pumped nicely, right now getting this, you know, went down support, pump, so getting this support. Now if the support starts failed for the second time back to the 50 moving average, now that's a bad thing, you know, that's a bad thing. That might actually crash us towards downside. We don't wanna do that, but right now we went down to the 50 moving average, we climbed back above the moving averages. This is the weekly time frame, so this take you know, a long time. This is almost 2 months play. So right now we gotta bounce over here. We gotta bounce. We cannot fail. So this is time to, you know, go long on everything right now. Not just you know, Bitcoin or XRP, not financial, as you do what you want to do. But the way I see it, you know, when you are sitting on the moving averages, even Bitcoin right now, it's sitting on the moving averages on the weekly time frame. That's to me, it's, you know, probability to actually go long. This is, you know, this might actually, you know, start, you know, pumping and break certain levels. Of course, escape this. Now the problem is, of course, if you dump down here, that's the problem, right? If you dump down there, that's the problem. That's why you have to have some kind of stop losses right over here. But sitting on the moving averages, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. XRP is a banker's coin. It have potential, but it's better to focus at other coins now. Why would any kind of bank, you know, use a coin they do not control, and somebody owns, like, I don't know how much, you know, the two guys own of the supply? Why would they? Why not just make their own coin like China did? You know, made their own coin. Why not just make their own coin? It's not hard to make coins, man. It's not hard to make coins. It's not hard to make currency. When it up zoom out, that's a multi-year cup and handle forming on the weekly. Multi-year. To transfer it. Matic is making giant inverse head and shoulders from May dump to now. Please check it out. It's bad. They need the markets to have that liquidity ready, otherwise it's the same problem as Nostra Vestor sentiments. I don't know how the liquidity will work with new coins and stuff like that, but you know, I can explain that, but will take a while. XRP just marketing overhype for me. It's not a smart contract or anything else. Anyway, good on you. Every hype and it will be soon dumped by those two wallets. Yeah, I don't know. To me, I put XRP in the same bag as Bitcoin and Dogecoin, you know, and Litecoin. It's just a coin, you know. Bitcoin is a coin, Dogecoin is a coin, XRP is a coin, Litecoin is a coin. You know, all these coins does nothing besides being a coin, and only way it goes up, you know, is because, you know, you get the masses, you know, to pump the coin. The same thing goes for Bitcoin. Bitcoin only goes up because it's not Ethereum that has, you know, some kind of a use case, you know, but you know, the use case on Bitcoin is, you know, it's gonna be world currency and stuff like that. You know, you pump it with the masses, right? But Bitcoin has you know, Bitcoin is past the critical mass, so it is having the feet to stand on. Dogecoin is also a meme coin, like it still has a big mass, you know, below it to stand on, so it can be, you know, a lot of you know, young people like Dogecoin. Litecoin, I think that's why, you know, when Walmart said or the fake news about Walmart accepting Litecoin came out, everybody was like, Litecoin, why would they use Litecoin, right? That's what everybody was thinking, right? And then you got XRP, and XRP is, you know, people. I'm not trying to say anything, but you know, schizo people, you know, people that, you know, into conspiracies, stuff like that. Oh, it's got, you know, elites going, bankers going, you know, they push the narrative that that XRP, and as long as they can do that, the price of XRP will climb. And maybe there is some kind of use case, but I just don't see it. I'm not good at fundamentals, so you know, you can explain that to me. Tiela, what kind of music do you listen to? What kind of music do I listen to? Oh, I cannot play it. I cannot play. You know, copyright strikes and stuff like that. Kids music, man. Kids music. LTC better spread on ownership. They're not much entity holding very large amounts. It doesn't. The problem I have with LTC is that I think LTC is worse than Dogecoin, because Dogecoin at least has memes. What does LTC has? Nothing. It does not have meme. It's a silver of, you know, if Bitcoin is gold, then Litecoin is silver. You know, that's the problem I have with Litecoin. Like Litecoin, like, it just doesn't have anything to pump it. Can you share the link to the okay, yeah, I can. You're not gonna like it. I mean, you might like it. I mean, maybe it's your thing, you know, but you know, this is what I look. Baby Shark. Yeah, this is what I listen to, you know. This is what I listen to. This is my music. Fake news can pump LTC, yeah, for 2 hours and it's done. Like, I don't have anything like Ponzi coins. I love Ponzi coins, man. As long as they have nice memes, and as long as you can pump them, as long as they have some good tokenomics, like, oh, we're gonna, you know, spread the wealth, or you have something to pump the coin with, you know, because if it doesn't have any kind of real use case, like a smart contract does, you can make contract, you know, you can build something on it. If it's not some platform or something like that, if it's just a coin, it needs to have like memes, it has to have some kind of tokenomics, you have to have some kind of interest in people, you know. It, you know, even if you give like 50% of the coin to, you know, Vitalik and something like that, you have to have a way to spread the news around the globe about this coin is, for some reason, you should have it, you know. And, you know, Litecoin doesn't have that. Like, if you try to explain some people, hey man, you should buy Litecoin, why? Like, what do you say? Why should they buy Litecoin? Then XRP is worse than Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu is better than XRP. Unfortunately, I do think so that. No, I don't think so. XRP has such a big community, and you know, the narrative that, you know, bankers are gonna use the XRP is actually quite good. The narrative that bankers and, you know, the world is are gonna, you know, take off the world and be the reserve currency and stuff like that. It's a very good narrative, and people, you know, easily, you know, fall for that. And they pump the price. They pump. So, you know, I think XRP should continue with that. No, I want your song, the late adopter. Oh, it's down in the comments, in the description. There is a description down in the description. There is a some kind of links. You know, you can click that, and there's a song. There's the song for. Is that what your kid listens to? So you have to, yeah. So right now I'm listening to the, you know, kids song. Kids song is a big in this one. Light community is 7 fat guys that live in their mom's basement. Yeah, it's all about narrative potential coin. Its true use case hasn't been put into play yet when XRP network is properly used by all banks and all payment services world over. And to use network ISO 2220, you need to have XRP coins to do that. Thanks. I mean, if it happens, you know, it's very easy if, you know, if it happens. And instead of if, you can use the word when, you know, when Bitcoin is adopted by, you know, entire world, or if Bitcoin gets adopted by entire world, you know, that pumps the coin, you know, that pumps. If Bitcoin gets adopted by entire world, if every nation uses Bitcoin, when every nation uses Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is a reserve currency, you know, that pumps the coin. But, you know, that pumps the coin, you know, people hear that and they are like, oh man, That's gonna happen. Let's buy that. Let's buy that. XRP will produce wife-changing wealth. That's such a good statement. Wife-changing wealth. I don't know who came up with that. Like, but you know, there is, you know, fuck you money, and then there is, you know, wife-changing wealth. Nice. We need to find the narrative for upcoming bull market. Can we work together to figure it out? Yeah, that's, see, DK understands this. DK understands this. You need the narrative for the bull market to go up, you know. Up here, you know, we were talking about, you know, this is the big bull market, 200,000-300,000. This is going up. You should buy now. You know, that's the narrative. But you know, right now people are like, are we really going up? So if we start going up here, you know, we can still continue with the same narrative. Oh, it's gonna go up to, you know, 200,000-300,000, but it's not much. You know, even 200,000-300,000, it's not much. From right now, 200,000-300,000, 3,000, it's only like 6x, 6 times the money. So, you know, people putting down, you know, kids putting down $1,000-$2,000 into this, you know, they get something, but it's not like, oh, it's gonna go from 10,000 to 300,000. It's not 30x, you know, because 30x pumps the price. 6x does not pump the price, unfortunately. 300,000 is not enough. So we gotta push it, guys. We gotta push it and say that the price has to go. How high do we have to say the price has to go? You know, we need at least 30x. 1, 2, 3. Here, where's 30x? This is 10, 20, 30x around here, right? So what's that? That's 1.5 million. So you need to tell people it's gonna go to 1.5 million. That's 30x, and you know, when people see 30x, they buy. Of course, it's not gonna go that high. We're gonna only push the price up here to some kind of 90,000, not even 100,000. We're gonna push it to 90,000 and then crash down. But you know, people have to think that it's gonna go to 1.5 million. And yeah, 500, yeah, Katie would say 500,000. Yeah, 500,000 is not enough to push the price. Not even 1 million. You have to say $1.5 million because it's more trustworthy. It's more, you know, when you say it's going to 1 million, people think, you just took a round number. It's going to have, but when you say it's going to have 1.5 million, people think, oh man, you calculated that, you know. So you gotta tell people it's going to 1.5 million, so we can get up to 90,000, okay? Only 90% of that. A little more than that. 94% down. Yeah, you got. I mean, you gotta have some kind of narrative to push the price. The price doesn't go up by itself, you know. Hey, just buy Bitcoin. Why should I buy? Look at gold. I mean, gold is so much worth. Gold is the, you know, the backup currency, whatever, right? But who owns gold? Nobody. People don't own gold. Just because, you know, Bitcoin is gonna be a reserve currency or whatever, you know, it's gonna be the next gold. Who owns gold? Nobody owns gold. You know, but you want everybody to own Bitcoin, so you cannot tell people, you know, oh, you know, just buy it because, you know, it's gonna be high. It just doesn't work that way, you know. We cannot use the narrative. Oh, Bitcoin can be used for payments. It can, but you have to use Lightning Network, you know, no shady stuff, and Lightning Network nobody likes because it's not decentralized and stuff like that. But you know, people like 30x. You can promote that. You cannot promote, you know, Bitcoin use case. You know, you can buy coffee with Bitcoin when Bitcoin goes up and down in value 20% overnight, right? It's really hard to do that. So narrative that Bitcoin is gonna use for a cup of coffee, it's not good. The narrative that is store of value, you know, it's okay, but it's not very good because, you know, gold is store of value, but normal people are not pushing the price. So you cannot use store of value as a narrative either because, you know, nobody cares about store. They want to get rich. So the only way to push the price up higher is tell people it's gonna go 30x up. And the only way 30x up is gonna go up right now is if you push the narrative about 1.5 million. Now, if the 1.5 million doesn't get everybody in right now, it's gonna, you know, you cannot push it with 300,000. 300,000 was down here. Down here was 300,000, right? Down here was 300,000. That's 20x, 21x, right? And Altcoin's gonna, you know, go to the moon and stuff like that. You know, that, you know, 300 narrative was down here, right? But right now it's 1.5 million. Unfortunately, it's 1.5 million. Tila, everything looking nice except for buying volume. Buying volume is so low, well, can crash it very easily. Yes, of course. That's why I mean narrative that, you know, Bitcoin is going to go to 1.5 million. And then we push it to 90,000. And we sell at 90,000 because, you know, this is the narrative, but this is the price. And then we go down, right? Then we go down. Sorry. First, you know, the narrative is here at 1.5 million. We push to some kind of 90,000. And then we, you know, we buy here, we sell here at 90,000, and it starts going down here to this trend line, to some kind of 50,000. We say, say to people, now it's gonna go down to 0. So, you know, they sell, you know, they sell their bag to us, and then we buy everything up here, and then we push the next narrative. And next narrative is gonna be something up like, no, we're going up to some 3 million or something like that, right? 3 million. And then we're gonna, you know, push the, you know, start pushing the price up. But, you know, we know we're not gonna get to some kind of, you know, what's that? 3 million, you know, we're gonna push it up here to maybe some 270, 280, maybe 300,000 up here. And then I'm gonna push it a little bit down, right? But up here, we're gonna sell our bags. We're gonna buy the bags down here and we're gonna sell them up here, okay, guys? But everybody's gonna be talking about these numbers up here at 3 million. But no, we're gonna sell 300,000. I'm late, 1.5 million. I think you need to watch the stream over again. Moonboy's taking over. Yeah, Moonboy's definitely taking over. Lightning Network can be a narrative for BTC. How much it affects BTC in the future, not so sure now. Yeah, Lightning Network can be in the narrative for BTC, because you can tell people, because people's biggest problem is, oh, you cannot buy it for a cup of coffee, you know. So you gotta show them the videos. You gotta show the, you know, the videos to Twitter paying for coffee El Salvador. You know, you gotta show them paying for coffee in El Salvador, the video. This on Reddit. It doesn't matter, wherever it is. Sorry, this post was deleted. Where is it? Paying for coffee in El Salvador. El Salvador Bitcoin. Let's see here videos. There's the people are posting it all the time. This is a nice one. That's a nice one, but it wasn't what I wanted to show you, but it's a nice one. Where is the coffee? Where's the coffee, man? Where's the coffee? Here's the coffee. Here's the, you know, you gotta show this to people, you know. Paying with Bitcoin for a cup of coffee, you know, in El Salvador.
Perfecto.
And he's paying in Satoshis, you know, he's paying in Satoshis. And this is over Lightning Network, right? And it's paid, right? 2 seconds and it's paid because he's using Lightning Network. Now, what people don't understand is the Lightning Network is centralized thing. And, you know, it's 0.000403606. Yeah, the price tag's hilarious, yeah. But they're gonna cut off the zeros and just, you know, right now it's saying that 0.00, yeah. But, you know, if you see here on the screen, it says 0.0043700 BTC, but over here it says in sets. You see 3,700 sets and stuff like that. I don't see it very well on the screen here. It says sets, you know, so I won't be using Bitcoin. We'll be using sets, but you know, people will be calling it sets. But yeah, you can pay for a cup of coffee by using Lightning Network because it's a lot faster. but people don't understand that that's centralized thing, you know, that's enough. But people don't care, we don't care, we want price to go up, right? We want the altcoins to go up. So only way, if, you know, if the cup of coffee, paying for cup of coffee with Bitcoin is the narrative, you know, we gotta do that and say the narrative is right now 1.5 million, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Basically, Lightning Pay now, process later, eliminate BTC slow process time, yeah. Need a widescreen till sounds expensive adoption. Needs a widescreen. 6,000%, damn. Yeah, we got the narrative. You know, we are right now building the next narrative. Not just one narrative. We are building the 2 pumps. This is the first pump. This is the second pump, right? And it's gonna be something like this, you know, and everybody's gonna see this line up here, right? It's gonna be like bam, 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 and people I think are gonna think it's like gonna be bam, but we're gonna crash it down here. We're gonna crash it really hard, and people are gonna think it's going to zero, and then we're gonna buy again everything here, and we're gonna pump it straight up, and then everybody will form here at the top, and then we're gonna dump it. You know, we gotta think ahead of the curve, guys. We gotta think ahead of the curve and know what's gonna happen. Free money for everybody. Free money for everybody. Is there something interesting happening? Let's go back to the BTC and see what's happening in BTC right now. To the daily time frame. How is daily doing? It's still above the 20 moving average. Really nice. So as long as we keep above 20 moving average, I think that's nice. We put some kind of resistance line up here. So here are the lines that I think right now are important. This down here, not so much. Support lines we don't care about. So these are the resistance line on the upside. We don't want to fall back below the 20 moving average. We don't want to fall back below this level down here. But these are the first resistance lines to break above. And if you manage to do that, I think between this part over here and the top, it's like it's smooth run because there is nothing here. There is no resistances in this area. Maybe there is some kind of trend line that goes through this space up here, and maybe there is some kind of resistance, something like this up here, right? But mostly it's empty space up here. Mostly it's empty space, and I think if we can manage to get above 49.5, then you know, this move should be pretty smooth sailing, and then we end at the next 2 resistances. And if we somehow manage to break the last resistance up here, I think that's the most bullish thing that can happen right now. But you see, we are all the way down here at right now about 20 moving, so we're gonna see how this actually works out. If BTC pumps big, El Salvador will be a huge success, and World Bank, the Fed won't be happy. So basically that won't happen. Man is already seeing what's gonna happen 2024, yeah. Just follow the moons, we're already ahead of the crowd. British country is looking for, yeah, we already had a crowd. We got a moons, man. How many people are watching? Like, we managed to convert CoinKid. If you watch CoinKid's latest videos, you know, he's doing like right now moon phases on everything. So we managed to convert CoinKid. Right now we gotta reach out to the Crypto. We gotta reach out to the moon. We gotta reach out to the BitBoy. You know, once we get there, we are with the big boys, and we gotta reach out to you know, Benjamin Cohen. You know, and when everybody's talking about moons and nobody, you know, and then unless Yoristani comes. You know, the cherry on the cake will be when the Alessio Restani comes and says, makes a video, you won't believe this indicator, and he talks about the moons. That's when we know that we actually managed it. We managed to turn around entire crypto space into the moon boys. And that's the goal, guys. That's the entire goal of this channel, is turn entire crypto space into the moon boys. British country is looking for whale and investments by reducing tax. No tax. I heard a French guy talking on the phone and saying, pump it. 2 minutes to 4-hourly close. Yeah, that's nice. We're gonna wait for 4-hour close. How can I plan to leave 9 to 5? How can I plan to leave 9? Why would you leave 9 to 5? Man, 9 to 5 is the best time to work. Please look at ARA. 89% possibility we won't go over 50k before 27. That's a bigger probability. 89%. It's fine for me. Like 4 days. 52 is up here. 4 days. What's that? 4 days. I mean, I can wait 4 days, man. Let's go moon. I can wait 4 days. 2 minutes on the 4 hourly. So yeah, let's go check what's happening on the 4 hourly time frame here. Let's get you a little bit back. Go to the 4 hourly, and this is very bullish, guys. This is super bullish candle that's right now happening. You remember what I just said earlier in the stream. We went down to this support, we bounced hard. This is bullish engulfing candle right now, closing above this level of resistance. This is super bullish, and once we close in 10 seconds above here, I think this is going to continue towards the upside. I think this is going to continue. This is super bullish candle. Let's see on the 1 minute chart how this looks. 2 seconds left. Let's see, there we go. 1 minute chart, doesn't matter. 1 minute chart. Let's see. 4 hourly. Nice. Now we might dump down with the wick and stuff like that, but I think this next candle will close in green towards upside. You can see here we managed to get above the resistance. We bounced off of the support down here, 200 moving average, 10 moving average, 100 moving. We bounced off of the support. We got the bullish engulfing candle. Everything looks nice and dandy. Let's see if there is any right now. Any divergence. So the price is going up, the RSI is going down. There is divergence, but if we manage to pump over here, there will be no divergence at the end of it. Right now it's divergences are lag indicator, it's not helping with anything. You see here it's a red candle, that's no problem. It would be actually quite nice if we went down a little bit down here and made some kind of wick and then continued towards the upside, right? That would be the best case scenario. Maybe even a big wick, it doesn't matter what kind of wick we make, but this candle up here, if it manages to close in green, then I think it will manage to close in green today. That's gonna be the best case scenario. This is a very bullish candle, guys. The 4 hour very bullish candle, got support here, bullish engulfing. This is a bullish close, very nice. I think this is gonna continue going upwards rest of the day. 9 to 5, best time to work, Elmo. Yes, that is best time to work, man. That is, I mean, maybe 9 to 5, but 9 to 4, whatever, right? Or actually 7 to 3 is best time to work. You might not get it, maybe you are young. I'm not quite sure how old you are, but you know, once you get to a certain age, you have been working, people are always like, I don't want a 9 to 5 job and stuff like that, I want to work evenings and stuff like that. Why would you want to work when everybody else is off? You want to work when everybody works, and you want to have free time when everybody has free time, because it's gonna really mess up your life, social life, or work life and social life if you work when everybody is free and you have free. Why do you want to be free and do stuff when everybody else, all your friends are at work? Trust me on this one. If you want to have a job, you want to have a job between 8 and 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. You want to work in that space. You want to work when everybody's working, and you want to have free after that when everybody else is free, and you want to have the free weekends when everybody is free, and you're gonna have a nice job, a nice life. Also, you want to work something. You don't have to be making million. You want to work something that you like. You wake up on Monday and you like going to the work. That's the best part, right? You like going to the work. Doesn't matter what it is, but as long as you are not like, oh my god, I have to go to work. As long as you wake up and go to work, make some money, and after that you can go home and have a life, that's good time. That's good time. Because unless you're really rich, you have to work. So it's better to work when everybody works, than work when nobody works, and then have free when everybody works. That's all I'm saying. I'm crippled, I don't work. Even better, video games all day. I don't know if video games all day are good. It does make you not gonna get it. Like, I have no problem with video games. It's nice and everything, but it's nice to get out, socialize with people. I really respect your grind. I check in from time to time to listen to you. I'm glad you're always here. Only the junk. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate that. XRP Algorithm are only 2 tokens in crypto. I have no friends. Time to get some, man. Thanks to everyone watching. I gotta go. When you're married, it's always worthwhile being at work. Suck knows what's up. Suck knows what's up. We can be happy in crypto environment according to Greeks. That's true. According to Greeks, we cannot be happy in crypto environment unless we are at top of the food chain, right? When you look for work, first look if it makes you happy. Depends on how much you need the work, but yeah. How do you think the moon will affect the price? towards the upside, definitely towards the upside. We can end with that over here on the 20th. 20th is the full moon, and that's gonna push. It's already pushing the price up, so I think it's gonna go up. But right now, this 4-hourly candle, is bullish. Although right now we said it might go down in the start. It's still 4 hours left, right? It looks like it's going down in the start and stuff like that. Maybe it would be good if you get some kind of wick on the downside, and then bounce. Let's see on the 1-hourly. Yeah, the wick down to maybe some 10-20 moving average, and then bounce. That would be nice. That would be nice. But we are already at certain levels right now that I think right now it's you know, it's gonna go a little bit up. CK predicts 50-51, then back to 38-40. The big moon rally. I haven't seen, you know, how CK is reading the charts and the moons, but you know, right now we're having the full moon. So did 5 years, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Wine on daytime TV complicated? Night trader, day trader. Yeah, yesterday in Patreon video I said something really important, because I was doing Patreon late at night, and I was explaining people when the day starts, right? When the day starts, new candles happen, daily candles. Let's go to daily candles. You have a daily candle, and this daily candle is gonna close in 15 hours and 54 minutes. You can see here in the green green numbers, 15 hours 54 minutes to the next candle close, right? That means that right now the candle has already been open for something like 9 hours, right? So candle has been on for 9 hours, and that's nice. And the candle is gonna close. It's really bad to trade at the end of the day, because even in the stocks, once the stock market opens, you get a big volatility, and as the time progresses, people figure out where the stock should be at, and the volatility dies out, and it just waits for the next close and next daily open. So when the next daily open comes, you know, people see where the previous day has closed, and then they trade that. The volatility, you know, starts high and goes low. So volatility is good in the start of the day, it's bad in the end of the day. Ending of the day, usually the price stabilizes and waits for the close, because after the close people see what happened, then there comes like 4 to 8 hours of the reaction time to that happening. It might be towards downside, towards upside, and then the rest of the day price moves slowly towards whatever number or resistance or support the price is gonna be at, and before the daily close it just doesn't do anything. It just kind of waits. It just kind of waits. So if you're gonna be any kind of trader, day trader is it's better to be day trader than night trader. If we are talking about, you know, day trading, night trading, whatever, because in the night there is no volatility, like, you know, close to the daily weekly closes. There is no, like, maybe if you are some kind of other part of the world where the night is actually the candle open, that might be thing, you know. But just like theoretically speaking, trading in the night is not good, because if you are a day trader, because, you know, if you're trading per day, night trade is not good because the volatility is low. The best volatility is couple of hours after the open, because you can see the trend and stuff like that, and you can see where the movement is going. So it's later, it's not in the very start of the day, it's not very in the start of the day, it's somewhere here that's best to trade, somewhere here. And end of the day the volatility is low. End of the day always volatility low. Big volatility in the start of the day, but it's often some kind of fake outs, you know. So you want to start you know, wait a little bit to see the trend, and then you want to kind of in the middle of the day do the thing. Me in Australia. I rewatched last stream, I got your advice. Yeah. So I hope you guys learned something today. I hope it's an interesting stream. You know, come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central European time. Every single day we do this stream, because we gotta know what's gonna happen with the price. Right now we are expecting a small pullback. The 4-hourly candle is closed really nicely. You can see the 1-hourly maybe is going down back to 10-20 moving average. Maybe it's gonna dump here. Maybe it's gonna dump. You know, we have been, you know, we've been talking about that. This looks like you know, the previous dumps, right? So, you know, maybe dumped some this 50 moving average eventually. Maybe dumped the 50. How would this look on the chart, on the 4-hourly chart, if you dumped the 50 moving average? Let's see Wow, that would look terrible. That oh, that's ugly, man. That's ugly. We cannot do this. We cannot do this down here, man. We gotta go like this, right? And then here we gotta dump down. This big chart, right? That's the plan. We're gonna do this, like, and then dump. Okay, that's the plan, guys. That's the plan. Yeah, legit, it looks dumpy. We're gonna see. You know, assumptions are really bad for tech analysis. It's really hard to figure out what's gonna happen. You know, so people are, you know, this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. ABC correction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fibonacci here, Fibonacci there. There are 5 supports, there are 5 resistances. You know, this is bullish, this is bearish. You know, it's really hard. We know where the supports are. We know where the resistance are. We do not know how it will play out. So we react to the price. We don't make the price. That said, thanks for watching, guys, today. Come back tomorrow 9 AM. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Check out the Patreon if you want some extra content. There's some kind of links below. You can click on those. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. See you around. Bye-bye. Where is the stop button? There is the stop button. It's all over on the other